There are a lot of things that could be very beneficial to you if you allowed yourself to believe in them. And there are some people out there who don't want you to believe in those things because they want you to stay right where you're at. And so we might think, well, I would believe in it more if I saw more evidence or more research or more proof or whatever it might be. And a lot of that evidence can be suppressed because people want to say, oh, no, 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 don't believe in that. That's wrong. This is true for ourselves too. We also suppress our belief. We stop ourselves from believing what's possible. And so we talk ourselves out of doing things. So, in terms of law of attraction and manifestation, we'll convince ourselves, oh, there's really no point in visualizing. Um, with tapping, we may convince ourselves, oh, there's really no reason to do it more regularly. If you're watching this video, you may already be someone who's already tapping a certain amount, but maybe not tapping as much as would benefit you because something inside you says, well, don't believe in it too much because then you might do it more and you might get results that are uncomfortable to you or other people. Let's do some tapping around this if you're willing, taking full responsibility for your own well-being. Even though part of me resists believing more, I choose to love and accept myself. Even though part of me is afraid to believe more, I choose to love and honor myself. Even though I feel some resistance to having greater belief, because if I allowed myself to believe more strongly, I might take different actions and get different results. And while that might excite part of me says that's change, and I don't want any of that. So even though I have this resistance to believing, I choose to deeply and completely love, honor, and accept myself, and maybe anyone else who might be involved. All this resistance to believing more, all this resistance to believing in what might really be possible. Because if I had more faith that it could work, I might change the way I do things. I might dabble sometimes. I play with the idea of manifestation. And once in a while, I'll allow myself to visualize. But part of me puts a stopper to that. I hold myself back. I might limit how many days a week I tap because I'm not entirely sure that it's beneficial. And maybe others have told me it doesn't work. And I'm afraid to believe more because then I might get more results. And that feels like change. Even though part of me knows I could tap daily and do it at times where I'm doing something else, maybe. so that it doesn't take any extra time. I could visualize at times where it's not really taking up extra time. So, what would be the harm in doing that other than I might get more results? But if I can convince myself that I'm not really sure it'll work, I'm less likely to do it. And so I get to stay safely in my comfort zone. And there are other people out there who want me to stay in my comfort zone. So they'll tell me not to believe it. I'm not going to be controlled like that. And I don't need to be talked into believing it. I'm just open to see what's possible. I choose to be open to the possibilities. So I'm clearing this need to limit my belief, clearing this need to talk myself out of doing things that could actually move me forward, that could actually make my life a whole lot better. Clearing my resistance to things getting better. And I'm allowing myself to believe they can get better in body, mind, and spirit. Take a deep breath. Let it go. And, keep tapping on whatever reasons might come up. There may be the thought of, oh, but I'll look foolish if I do this and I don't get the results. You know, visualizing other manifestation processes, tapping. You can do it in the privacy of your own home. No one needs to know. You don't need to look foolish. So keep clearing those reasons why you couldn't or shouldn't do those things that can really make your life so much better, including the belief that they can make it better. And when other blocks might come up, I'm here for you. Thanks.